Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Greg, your co-host for the Grilling to Get Away podcast. This is a special episode, a St. Patrick's Day edition. Ben and I are talking corned beef, and we figured we'd give you this one on St. Patty's Day. So we hope you're enjoying yourself. I think it's also the kickoff of March Madness, right? So we got some basketball, we got some green beer, maybe some whiskey if you like that stuff, but Ben and I are talking corned beef, what we do once we get it on the smoker. And, I think this is an interesting episode because Ben and I have different styles for corned beef. I think you'll hear the differences between how Ben does it and how I do it. So really hope you enjoy this episode. Hopefully you're enjoying the podcast. Again, if you are, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. If you know somebody that's new to grilling and barbecuing that might want to, just continue to step up their game and maybe learn from people who just like to stay in the backyard and maybe not looking from a competition standpoint, I think we're your guys. But we really appreciate you all listening and sharing so far. Each week in each episode, our reach is getting further and further, so we couldn't do that without you all, so we really appreciate it. But here you go. Special St. Patrick's Day edition corned beef. Cheers. Oftentimes, life is demanding, stressful, and just won't stop. When needing to take a break, we like to light up the charcoal and crack open a cold one. The Grilling to Get Away podcast is an ongoing conversation about all things barbecue and grilling, from our backyard to yours. So if you sometimes don't know what the heck you're doing, if you like to learn, and if you don't take yourself too seriously, you're in the right spot. Hey, what is going on, everyone? This is Greg, your co-host to the Grilling to Get Away podcast, and I'm here with my buddy
Ben. We're back again.
Hey, happy St. Patty's Day.
Happy St. Patty's Day. Hope you got your green on, buddy.
Oh, yeah, I do. And we got our Guinness. We've started drinking already as a tradition for us on St. Patty's Day. And this is the Draft Stout from Dublin, Ireland. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers to it.
Lucky the Irish.
Hope it's lucky here, Greg.
All right. Well, this is kind of a special episode, I'd say, because we are recording and we're grilling and smoking at the same time, right? So St. Patty's Day, and we decided that we're going to talk about smoked corned beef.
Yeah, one of my favorites. I look forward to this every year. It's
just because of the corned beef, or because of the other activities you get to take in while you're doing it?
All the above.
All the
right?
above.
Yeah. You can't go wrong. It's a good day.
Now, are you one of those ones that takes off like from work on the day of and the day after because you're going to be partaking a little too hard?
Well, no, Greg, I'm not an animal. There are some limits, but no, I can usually control myself enough to where I don't need to take too many days off for this one holiday. But
I just had to double check.
Yeah, nope, just enough to keep the grill going. You know what I mean?
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
I mean,
are you always off, or what's the?
Yeah, I mean, I usually don't wake up till noon anyways. And,
spot on. I try and call you at 8 o'clock. Answering machine.
Answering machine.
Should know better.
Yeah, you should know better. So we are doing some corned beef, smoking it. So when do you remember when the first time you ever smoked corned beef was?
Honestly, the first time I did it, I want to say it was 2 years ago. Before that, I always, kind of was your traditional, I would throw it in the crock pot.
Yeah.
Yep. Throw it in the crock pot with some Guinness and some cabbage.
Yep.
And God, the thing was just always stuffed, like packed in there,
Right.
And, I was like, God, why are we not grilling this?
Yeah.
Why aren't we smoking this? So kind of at that point was like, well, let's give this a go. See how it goes. I mean, I was kind of nervous. But I'd say last year was really the first time where I was really, really pumped with the way that it turned out. And my wife's side of the family they have kind of a tint of Irish in them.
Okay. Just a tint.
A tint, yeah, just enough to where they like their whiskey and their beers and get angry. So
Okay.
no, they're a good time. But yeah, they yeah, so my mother-in-law always makes corned beef, and man, this is, last year when I did it, my wife, honestly, she said, this is the best corned beef I've ever had.
Nice.
And so I was pumped. It was like, it's
a badge of honor, huh?
It sure is. Yeah. And, again, it's just, like I've always done it, like on the crock pot or the stove or stuff like that, and decided, hey, let's throw some smoke to it and see.
Sure.
Usually doesn't make things worse, right, Greg? It's kind of like bacon.
Yeah, makes everything better. Yeah.
Makes everything better.
Well, we'll get into that because I'm interested to hear what changed and what was different. But I think it's good to back up and talk about, okay, where did you get your corned beef? Because you can either brine yourself, right? So corned beef is essentially a beef brisket that's been cured in salt over a number of days, and you can either do that yourself. You can buy the brisket and cure it over a number of days, or you can go just about any supermarket all year round, and they've got it already cured and bagged up for you. So where did you start?
Yeah, so I'm not there where I'm curing my own brisket yet. I would definitely like to do that at some point, but not yet. So yeah, I'm traditionally, just kind of buying that, already cured, ready to be cooked, and honestly, yeah, just get it from Myers. Otherwise too, you can always go to your local butcher shop.
Yeah. Do they, I haven't seen any, do they have them already pre-cured?
At the butcher shops?
Yeah.
I think you can ask. Yeah. You probably pre-order. I think some places will do it, especially like during this time of year.
Yeah. It's typically probably a little bit fresher too, I'd imagine.
Probably, probably better.
Not being mass produced.
Yeah. Well, now we know for next year that's going to be our go-to. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll hit up the butcher block.
Yeah.
And
prepare a a little bit more.
Yeah. Work with Doug and have talk to him ahead of time, and I'm sure that they'll do it. I would assume pretty much anything can be made to order, right? So,
yeah, for sure.
And again, during this time of year, I'm sure that they probably pump some out. So
okay, cool. So you get it from the supermarket. Same here, me too. Like if I'm, this year they had a bunch on for sale. So I like those sales, like those deals. So I bought one, picked one up. Yeah. And I'll be smoking it too. So you get it from the store. It's already been cured. They usually have some spice packets in there too.
Yeah.
They usually have, maybe if it's even being packaged with other spices and stuff. Yeah. So when you get it and you take it out, what are you doing?
So typically I'm going to take it out and put it into a pan. And again, I take those spice packets and I want to drizzle as much as that, like out of that bag as I can. Into the meat and stuff.
Okay, they come in bags and they're usually floating around with some water and some juices, and then
all those juices. Yeah, I'm trying to keep in there, just to kind of add to that flavor and stuff.
Okay.
Then next, man, honestly, I'm gonna put it in Guinness.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what I did. That's what I did last year. Did same thing again. So trying to follow suit, trying to remember exactly what I did. Because it was a year ago last time I cooked it. This time, Greg, I did. I bought two.
You bought two.
I bought two, so I don't want to go as long. I don't want it to be just a once a year thing. I decided, hey, it's a family likes it. Let's get two. Well, spoil them a bit this year. So I got two. So I got one going, and then I'll save the other one. I don't just for when the moment seems right, You can never.
Put it in the freezer, right? And then, you got it there. So it's good.
So, so got the got it soaking in some Guinness. I also have some carrots and red potatoes.
Okay. Yeah.
That I'm gonna do later, and some cabbage too. Yeah. So it's gonna be.
You put that all in the same tin?
I'll put the carrots in there. The cabbage I'm doing a little bit different. I'm going to wrap the cabbage. I'm going to cut out like probably a hole in the middle and throw some butter in there and salt and pepper. And probably some garlic too, some ground pounder. And just let it ride. Yeah. Just, so that's kind of my go-to. That's, I might do like maybe a touch of Guinness in there too. I'm thinking about that. Yeah. just to kind of so like the flavors match. But then I'm gonna do the potatoes and carrots. Probably honestly, Greg, I know we got the corned beef on right now. I'm gonna hold off. I really want to cook this for 6 hours minimum.
Oh, wow. Yep.
6 hours minimum. My temp, I'm rolling about 200. If the highest I really want to get up is probably about 225 for this.
Yeah, real low, real
slow.
low.
Yeah. I just kind of enjoyed it.
Now, how big is it? Is it like a 3-pounder, 5-pounder? Okay.
Yeah, 3.
Good.
Just
okay, nice.
3. So yeah, again, just nice low. I got the fat on top.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the fattier side.
Yeah.
For now, and I'll probably wrap it around 4 or 5 hours in.
Okay.
Again, it just kind of depends on what it's looking like, how I'm feeling about it and stuff. And then I think I'll probably do the potatoes and the carrots in a tin foil separate.
Yeah.
Where I kind of hack up the potatoes a bit, maybe cube them. And probably, I want them bigger though.
Okay.
Right. And for the carrots, I got the nice big ones.
Yeah.
Peeled those. I'll probably cut those into, about 2 inches.
Yeah.
And for like the fatter ends again, I'll probably cut those into fourths. Mm-hmm. And wrap them. I'll probably toss a little Guinness in with that too. Just Guinness Day. A little, Guinness for the meat, Guinness for the cabbage, Guinness for the potatoes and carrots, and then definitely Guinness for me.
Oh, so, I know that.
Yeah, it's a win-win-win-win.
Yeah. So I'm a little different. So, but I'm probably gonna try that Guinness trick maybe next time. So I'll actually I think it's a little too salty when I pull it out of the package. So maybe I'll rinse it off a little bit.
Okay.
Pat it dry just a little bit.
Yeah, Greg, they do have one of the packages that I got was a low sodium package.
Okay. Yeah, I might have to check that out.
Yep.
The one that I got though, just a regular one,
Yep.
And I'll rinse it off just a little bit because you can rinse off a little bit of that salt. But then I'm just patting it dry, and then maybe I'll put a little bit extra, flavor on it. I might try like adding a little bit of our pop smoke, our Memphis style.
Ooh,
I like
okay.
that.
Yeah.
I like that. Put it on there, and then put it on the smoker. So I'm not doing too much other prep. I'm not doing
simple.
Yeah, keeping it real simple.
Yeah. Are you putting it right on the grates?
I am. Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
I'm letting it smoke. Yeah. And so that's a good question. Like, what? I'm assuming you're using your Weber, your kettle.
Yep. Oh yeah.
And you said if you're doing it about 200, you're probably doing indirect grilling, so you're closer to one side.
Yep.
What type of wood are you using?
So this time around, I'm using hardwood. So not using the briquettes. Went straight with the lump coal. And so I like it. It burns a little hotter, and kind of lasts a little bit longer.
Yeah.
So I'm not having to feed the fire quite as often. So with this, I'm, only checking it about every hour and a half. And at that point, I'll throw another handful on there. Cause again, I don't want it to get too hot. Just kind of maintain. So I like the hardwood. I have, hickory right now. So the lump coal. So that's what I'm riding with.
Yeah, no, that's good. Like I'm similar. Like I'll probably use, some mesquite later on today when I do it. But yeah, you can also use cherry, apple, hickory,
pecan,
something a little subtle.
Yep. Yeah, nothing too overpowering. I think last year when I did do it, I used hickory.
Okay.
I think that was kind of, I always have a little hickory and stuff at the house, so that was big. I didn't use any kind of fruity flavors for the wood. But just used again like kind of the big, thick blocks at that time.
Okay. And then, so it's all prepped. It's ready to go.
Yeah.
The smoker's ready to go to the temp. You got it. You got the wood smoking. It's rolling. Good temperature. You're putting it on. What else are you doing next?
I'm just letting it ride. Honestly, again, like I said, I'm checking it about every hour and a half to 2 hours. Is kind of constantly checking the temp though on the grill, seeing if I need to get in there and kind of spread some coals out just a touch. I need to add a little bit more to it, but other than that, it's with the wood, it's gonna hold for me pretty good. When I do check kind of the meat and stuff, I'll use what one of kind of those tubes that has like this squeezer at the end. So not spritzing it, but I'm gonna dip it down in the meat, suck some of those, or dip it down in the pan, suck some of those juices up, and kind of put it on top.
Okay.
So,
and then what? Are you checking the temperature inside the meat as well as you go?
I'll check it probably around the 4-hour mark. I'm not really gonna check it before that. I know it's just not gonna be anywhere close, but probably around like the 4-hour mark. Before I wrap it. Typically I'm gonna pull it between 155 and 165.
Okay.
So I'll probably wrap it right around like once I'm about like 125 ish.
Okay.
So that's kind of my goal on where I want it to be, before I wrap it up.
Okay. So you're looking to wrap it at 125. Is that what you're saying? Internal temp?
Internal temp.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm a little different. Like I think I treat it a little bit more like a brisket, right?
Sure.
So I'm smoking it, and I'm at about 225, with the grill temp, and like I almost treat it exactly like a brisket. So I'm letting it get up to 155, 165, and then I'm wrapping it. So then I'm trying to get it up to like that 203 mark.
Okay.
So it's worked for me. Like I haven't pulled it, but I suppose 165 is done.
It depends on
then you got a lot more juices too. Mine is if I'm just looking to wrap it.
Sure. It's a different process.
Right.
I'm for this I'm not looking to shred it necessarily.
Right.
So I want it to just enough to where again it's gonna pull off of itself, but it's not just like melting essentially either.
Yeah. No, that's good. Like it's, I haven't done that like that, but I can see like if you're letting it sit in the juices like that, and it's getting moist, and you're basting it with the baster.
That's what it's called, Greg.
The
I couldn't think of it, man.
Yeah, it just came to me.
I appreciate it.
I'll let you kind of like
stumble
with that.
Thanks, man.
This guy doesn't even know what a baster is.
What an idiot. This guy know what he's doing.
Yeah, don't listen to this guy. Okay, so you got it on there. And you said it's taking you about 6 hours because you're real low, 200.
Real low, yeah.
Me, I'm a little bit higher, about 225, 250. And I'm treating it very similar to a brisket, so I might hit a stall in there. I might have to wrap it a little bit earlier. And then also, I'm letting it ride for a little while longer.
So are you going to spritz yours throughout?
I haven't thought that much,
Oh,
but
geez.
I think I'll probably have to. Like I'll probably use some Guinness.
There you go. Yeah.
And spritz it with some Guinness. Maybe I'll mix in a little bit of some Irish whiskey. I don't know. Maybe we'll see.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll probably will. I'll probably spritz it with some Guinness.
Okay. Yeah.
So you get it up there. You get up to temp. When are you putting on your sides and stuff?
I'm probably like the last hour-ish. Again, it kind of depends on the temp. I'll probably do the cabbage first. I'll probably do the cabbage first, and probably about 2 hours, maybe when I wrap it. So, probably if it's kind of starting to go down the temp a little bit, like so if I'm dropping a little, below 200 at that point, I'll do the sides then, and again. I'd say 2 hours would be the longest. Probably the shortest would be an hour.
Okay.
Again, kind of depends on the temp and how the grill's holding. If it does jump, above, getting closer to like 225, then probably like an hour. Yeah. If I'm down to about 175, then I'll probably do about 2.
Okay. So you pull it off, you slice it up, you serve it with your sides. Are you doing any type of like special like sauce or anything to go with it? Like, are you using some Guinness to boil down into some sort of, sauce, or are you just, you ready to dig in?
I'm just ready.
Couple pieces of bread.
Yeah. I don't even care if I put bread on it. I know some people will do like, some Thousand Island or stuff like that, but I'm not there either.
Yeah.
No, at that point, no. This is one of those times, Greg, I'm not saucing the meat.
Right. All right. That's good. That's good.
Not saucing. So just enjoying it. Pulling it off and stuff. Again, I don't want it to be, I would be able to cut it with like a fork but at the same time, I don't want it to be like, where it just kind of like melts either. I want it to be a little bit tougher, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that's, no sauce. No sauce. Not going to do anything crazy. Yeah. What about you? You doing a sauce on the side or?
No, same thing. Like I was just curious. Like I'll pull it off, let it rest a little bit, slice it up, and then we're ready to serve.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get too fancy with it. Like I'll put some butter on some bread, and have that as my side, and maybe some vegetables and stuff. But yeah, I'm digging into the meat, man.
Nice. Yeah.
I'm not waiting around for any vegetables or anything like that.
No. Are you gonna do sides?
Yeah, I mean, we probably will. We like to have a balanced meal for the kids.
Well, you gotta have the cabbage, the red potatoes.
Yeah. We haven't done like too much traditional style in the past, but yeah, maybe this year we will. Because growing up, my mom would always do it. But she would do it in the crock pot and stuff, and she would have the cabbage and the potatoes and stuff.
Yeah.
But we really haven't carried that tradition forward, I guess, with our kids. So maybe I'll have to start doing some of that.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Heck yeah. It's a good time to start, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So have you thought if you were to do a side, what would you do? Would you pick just one? Would you do cabbage? Would you do carrots? Would you do?
Yeah, we do eat those here in the house, and we actually probably have cabbage like once a week. But I would probably do potatoes. Like I like potatoes on the grill. Maybe I'll use my cast iron. I'll smash them up. Because we got some of those like golden potatoes, the small round ones.
Sure. Yeah.
Put a little olive oil down.
Mm-hmm.
And then smash them up with a fork, so you get kind of that rustic.
Nice,
And then just season it with salt, pepper.
Oh,
that's all you need. Let it ride on the grill for a little bit, a couple minutes each side, and they're nice and crispy. So yeah, that's probably what I'd go to if I had to choose one. But then cabbage, slice it up, real thin. Maybe even put some butter, some stuff on there. You could throw it in there as well. It's not gonna take long.
Have you grilled cabbage before?
I haven't grilled it. No.
Okay.
So you cut it up, right? Or do you just cut it into chunks?
Well, so this is my first time doing it this way.
Okay.
And so I was reading one of the cookbooks. So you take kind of where the core is.
Yeah.
So cut that out, and then right in there, I'm just gonna pop I'm gonna use. It says like a full stick of butter.
Ooh.
That seems like a lot. I don't know if I'll do that much.
Why don't you wrap it in bacon? Too?
Yeah, make it even better.
Yeah.
So no, I'll probably do like half on. Then I'll throw again, like I said, probably some Guinness, kind of in there, and use the baster.
Yeah.
And kind of squirt it around so it gets into the kind of the leaves and all that. But then I'm gonna wrap it. So I'm gonna use the full head.
Okay.
I'm not gonna cut it up.
But you
leave it like that and see how it turns out, man.
Then you'll cut it up and take it
afterwards.
Off, right?
Yeah, yep. Once I take it off.
Nice.
But
okay, yeah.
Traditionally, I would just boil it.
Yeah, boil it. But yeah, okay. No, I think if you're steaming it like that it should turn out pretty well.
That's the goal.
That is the goal. I'm looking forward to hearing how it turns out next time.
Yeah.
Any other traditional Irish dishes that you guys do, either now or all year round?
No, man, really, this is kind of the main one, right? Like this is the big one. This is our go-to. We'll traditionally drink it with some green beer.
Oh, nice. Do you make the green beer yourself or do you buy it?
Well, I mean, by make it, I'll buy the beer and add food coloring to it.
That's what I meant. Yeah. Not you actually brewing the beer, but you
not all of it. Yeah.
You making it green.
Yep. Yeah, we do make it green. I'll wear my Irish I Was Grilling shirt.
Me too.
It's you can find that on our website at burnpitbbq.com.
Yeah, we got a couple Irish themed type of gear out there. Maybe for next year. You can order it now, get it for next year. But yeah, no, it's I'll probably partake a little bit more in some Guinness, and then
I'll drink Guinness most of the day, and then I'll have to have at least one green beer. But yeah. That's the plan, man.
Probably have a little bit of whiskey too.
Of course.
Yep. All right.
What whiskey?
I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't decided yet, but we'll see once maybe when I'm just walking through the aisles if something strikes me.
Sure.
Okay. Well, I think.
What about Jameson? Would you? Is that? That's your kind of more traditional Irish whiskey that you see on sale at least this time of year.
Oh yeah, it's all on sale right now. Maybe I'll pick up a bottle. But usually I'm the only one drinking it. So
That never stops, you know.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, I think that pretty much wraps up our corned beef episode here. Be looking forward to hearing how yours turns out.
Yeah, we'll make sure to post some pictures out on the website for people to enjoy and check it out. Let us know what you think. Or if you have a different recipe, please send it over to us. If you do something different with some corned beef, we'd love to hear about it. If you have any other traditional sides or anything that you use, send it to us, please.
Yeah, because I think this is maybe like the first time you and I have kind of different styles for how we're going to do it. So if anybody else has other ways that they do their corned beef on the smoker, we'd love to hear it.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, cheers to you, man. Like,
Happy St. Patty's Day.
Happy St. Patty's Day. Don't overindulge too much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm calling.
Thanks for keeping me in check, Greg.
I'm already telling you I'm calling in sick tomorrow.
Sounds about right.
All right, man. We'll talk to you next week. And again, everybody, we appreciate y'all listening. If you're finding some value in this conversation, please like, subscribe, share our podcast with those that might want to hear it as well. But we appreciate y'all, and we'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, everyone. Get out and grill.
Yeah. Cheers.
Bye.